Hey guys, it's Dr. Nayak from St. Louis. I'm here with Juicy J.
In the house.
That's right. We want to talk to you a little bit about an incisionless neck lift. So an incisionless neck lift is one of my favorite procedures for reshaping the jawline to a degree, but specifically the neckline. So Joanie is actually one of my scrub techs. She's my main scrub tech, and she's also assistant in the operating room. How would you describe, what do we do in the incisionless neck lift? What would you say?
Well, it has nothing to do with the skin. It's about getting down deep, taking out the deep neck fat, and re-sculpting and sewing the platysma back together and creating this great shape.
Right.
So skin is not part of it.
So a lot of people think that the way you treat the neck is by suctioning out the fat plus or minus tightening the skin. So turn this way here, Joanie. So Joanie had 0 liposuction of her neck and 0 skin removed. So if you look at her before picture, turn this way to the other side too. Go all the way over there, tip your chin down so they can see what that looks like. 0 skin removed, 0 liposuction. The neck is built in layers. So there's a skin layer on the outside, it's kind of like your belly, followed by a fat layer underneath that. That is technically suctionable, but that layer for the most part is almost never truly excess. Underneath that layer is a muscle called the platysma, which is like your abs, a paired muscle. And just like behind your abs there's fat and organs, in your neck, behind the platysma, there's another kind of fat and organs, in this case salivary glands. And so what we do in an incisionless neck lift is we go under the platysma, we hide one incision, it's in the chin. We call it,
probably still see mine.
yeah, hers is still pink, she's 2.5 months post-op. We call it incisionless because it doesn't have traditional facelift incisions. Big ones around the ears, there's nothing there, just the one hidden behind the chin. We go behind that platysma muscle and reshape the true foundations of the neck, the deep fat, the salivary glands, the deeper muscles of the neck. And then we can just make that platysma fit perfectly, and the skin, the excess skin, turn this way one more time, it was a shorter path to go from here to here than it is to go up and around. So where that skin used to be, it's now laying in that new path up and around. And so that is probably my favorite thing to do because it thoroughly treats the neck. You might mistake her before and after pictures almost for looking like she's had a chin implant. We didn't add anything to the front of her chin. We exposed her beautiful jawline by curving, by sculpting backwards. The other thing we did was
Buccal fat.
buccal fat. So
yeah.
What do you tell us about buccal fat pattern?
So the buccal fat is this part of your cheeks that makes you kind of have that chipmunk, fuller cheek.
Here's my buccal fat. Ready? Right there.
Oh,
See
that's
it?
fun.
Yeah.
So he made an incision through my mouth, and it just small incision, and he takes out this little ball of fat, and that's what causes the fullness. So we've made it go away.
Yeah. So what the buccal fat does is it helps create like a baby Zoolander look. Pulls that in just a little bit.
Totally.
So what the buccal fat does is it creates some emptiness and a little bit of a negative contour here to expose the height of the cheekbone. So Joanie turned towards me just a little bit. Often on the 3/4 view you can kind of see, and let's turn your back, I'm not sure they can see the 3/4 view. You can see a little better the sculpt of the cheek compared to if there was fullness here, you wouldn't really see the curve of that cheekbone. So again, this is a great combination for young people, people with good skin elasticity. This is not a good combination for someone that has true looseness at their jowls, true looseness in their neck, poor skin elasticity, like the example we're showing you here. This person is obviously very treatable with a lower face neck lift, but skin needs to be removed on that procedure. So please reply with any questions that you have. We would love to answer any questions, and this is a procedure I would say really changes lives, because this we can do in someone that's 20, 30 years old that was just born with, you know, dealt a bad hand, has a full neck, and we change their life for the next 40 or 50 years. So it's a worthwhile operation.
The foundation was there, he just had to re-expose it.
There you go. Thanks, you guys.